Actually, we'll
Oh,
remove
damn,
the
they got him
incident
a.
location part. And your preliminary hearing will be scheduled for October 10th at 1:30. If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand? Oh, I'm in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
wrong. Hold on. Let me.
Damn, they straight got him on on
You
one of those
got it.
restraint
Each one
chairs,
of them.
and they got him
Freak
on a
out.
turtle suit, if you will.
I'll be straight.
Damn it, Shh. Turtle suit, bro went to a
Okay.
supercuts,
Now
if
we're
you will.
in the
He went
right
to
spot. All
supercuts.
right, that's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Ay, ay, ay. Let me see. I'm gonna fix this screen up here. Damn it. Damn. I would have never want to be. Oh, damn! They put a spit mask on too. Jesus. I never been in a 5 point chair or a spit mask. Definitely interested. Wheel me out, officer. Wheel me out. Damn it. They
Thank you.
got that
Thank
fool.
you.
They wheeled that fool out. He's a problem in the jail system. Now they
Oh,
got
and can
him.
the jail confirm there are no Spanish speakers this morning?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Hey, better him than
Thank
me.
you.
That's what I
The
say around
interpreter is
here.
excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Ay, ay, ay.
Your Honor, we do have a couple that we have two that refused and two of them that are in the hospital.
All right. So I know that, let's see, Cordova and Kolsnik are unavailable. Who else is unavailable?
Um, Hathaway refused, and Gamble Grace refused as well.
Great. I will continue both of their cases to
Well, yeah. And she
Why they do that? Because he's a problem. He's probably been spitting on cops and whatnot. So to keep him in line, they wheel him around just for his safety and the safety of the officers, which is understandable. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's no fun being wheeled around on that thing with that spit mask. People be looking at you all crazy like you're Hannibal Lecter and whatnot. I wouldn't want to be sealed up with that fool. She, hell nah. Let me see. He's restrained. Hey, it makes sense. Imagine, imagine you go to court like that and you're on trial. That's definitely not a good look. That's definitely not a good look in court. You know, going to your trial like that on a spit mask and getting wheeled around. The judge, I mean the jury's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna be favorable.
Oh,
Please state your name.
Kavina Jenkins.
Right. Good morning, Ms. Jenkins. You are here this morning on a number of matters, which I believe are all misdemeanors. We have a couple of cases out of Tucson City Court that include charges of possession of drug paraphernalia, shoplifting, and two more charges of drug paraphernalia. Those were in warrant status after your failure to appear for court.
Okay.
Then we also have warrants out of Pima County Justice Court. One that was issued in October of 2024 for charges of shoplifting and criminal trespass from June of 2024. There's one that was issued also in October of 2024 for charges from April of 2024 of shoplifting, resisting arrest, possession of drug paraphernalia, and criminal trespass. And then another one issued at the same time for charges from January of 2024 for shoplifting. And one from August of 2023 shoplifting charges, and from March of 2023 charges of imperiling a minor and possession of a prescription-only drug without a prescription. You have the right to oh, and then you also have new charges out of Pima County Justice Court
New
of
charges, you say,
shoplifting
Your
and
Honor.
possession of drug paraphernalia, as well as criminal trespass in the 3rd degree. You have the
Third
right to
degree,
remain
you say?
silent on all of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing Amanda Bynum in the Pima County Justice Court matters to represent you, and the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you in Tucson City Court.
Making
We
some
are
quick
going to
changes
discuss
right
your
here.
conditions of release, and on each of the Pima County Justice Court cases, I am going to order that you are held on a bond of $100 each case. So those will be separate $100 bonds for each case.
What?
Your next court date on all of those cases is going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Judge Foster at Pima County Justice Court. If you remain in custody, then the jail will make you available for that hearing. And if you have been
There we
released,
go.
it'll be your responsibility to show up to Pima County Justice Court tomorrow at 1 p.m. And if you failed to appear, a warrant could issue for your arrest. So the additional conditions of your release will be no alcohol or illegal drugs. And then on the cases that have a victim, such as shoplifting or trespass, no contact with the alleged victim, and don't return to the incident location.
There we go. All right. Hopefully, you guys can see me a lot better, and I just gotta move some stuff around here. Let's see. Move this or move to the top. Okay. What else? Gotta move some. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move the chat. Let's see, move the chat to the top, and let me move this to the top also. What was it? Did anybody catch what she did? I don't think I caught what she did. I gotta put the time back up.
And then
Let's
on the Tucson
order
City Court case,
top.
we will order
Wait
no
for-
alcohol or illegal drugs, no
to
contact
the
with the alleged
top.
victim of the shoplifting,
And
do
now,
not
okay,
return to the
got
incident
that.
location. And for let's see, Tucson
Wait
City
for
Court,
timer, Pima,
I will order
camera, chat.
an additional bond of $100, cash or secured.
Form.
If you remain in custody, your court date will be a video review on October
Audio,
10th
Chrome, timer,
at 1:45 p.m.
DVD. Let's move DVD
And
to
if you
the
have been
top.
released before then, Tucson City Court will actually vacate that court date, and instead you will be seen on November 3rd at 9:30 in the morning for a pretrial conference. If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. You understand, Ms. Jenkins?
Drug addictions. All
I
right.
do. I do have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I was confused as to why it was I had the warrants from the
Oh, it's the top. Okay, we got it.
from the charges from 2024 when I had gone to court. I had come to jail. I had gone to court and I had gotten basically sentenced as far as like to what I had to do or whatever.
What's up,
and
Jesse
then
Aguilar? Thank you for that.
I found out that I had warrants and I don't understand.
So what the information before me is that there was a court date you were supposed to appear at and you did not appear, and that's when they issued the warrant.
Okay, I see.
All right. Thank you. That's all for today.
All right, I'm making it a little bit bigger. Hopefully, you guys can see the screen better.
Yes,
What was the conduct that you did?
All right.
Just in case.
$100.
$100. Thank you.
And that's
What up, Jesse? I should be having Silas coming on in a little bit, hopefully in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. Yeah. Hey, thank you guys. I see we just hit 36,000 taps. Highly appreciate you guys. I see we got 14 new people following. And if you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free for you. It's free for me. Captions,
Good morning. Please
please.
state your name.
What's up, my lights peachy? What up, Jenna?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you please state your name again?
Rob Matthews.
Good morning, Ms. Matthews. This is the time for your initial
thank you, Jesse
appearance. You
Aguilar.
are here on a
Appreciate
few
you.
different matters. You have Tucson City Court charges. There are charges of criminal trespass,
Damn it, Granny.
possession of a shopping cart, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
How dare she have a shopping cart? What's wrong with this lady?
And
The
the
nerve.
shopping cart charge was in failure to appear status.
And she failed to appear in the shopping cart.
Then you also had a couple of warrants out of Pima County Justice Court that included shoplifting charges from February of 2023.
Granny went
the
wild.
warrant was issued in March of 2023. And then shoplifting charges from 2019.
Hey, I
The
wish I was
warrant
making this
appears
stuff
to have
up.
been issued in April of 2023. You have the right to remain silent on all of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right
Grand
to
Theft shopping
be
cart.
represented by an attorney. And in the
Everton, thank you for the follow.
Justice Court matters, I am going to appoint Jessica Valdez
Damn, that's a new law right there, going after homeless people with shopping carts. Never heard
to
of that in
represent
Cali.
you. And in the Tucson City Court matter, I will appoint the City of Tucson Public Defender. We are going to discuss your conditions of release. And on the Pima County Justice Court cases, I am going to order you are held on a bond of $125, cash or secured on each case.
Might as well be $1 million, Your Honor.
And you will be seen tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Judge Foster at
Melissa,
Pima
thank you
County
for that daily
Justice
heart.
Court.
Hey, what up, Nicole?
That if you
Emotional
have-
support
if
card.
you are still in custody,
You
the
ain't
jail
right,
will make you
Nicole.
available for that hearing. And if you have posted bond and are ability to appear, the additional conditions of your release are no alcohol or illegal drugs,
I
and no
definitely gotta
contact
pin
with the
that
alleged
one.
victim of the shoplifting. Do not return to the incident location.
Nicole. She stole the shopping cart. Yeah. Let's see who in this chat is gonna go get their granny out of jail. The WTF.
And then on the Tucson City Court matter, I am going to order that you are released on your promise to appear for court.
My mom was a criminal.
No alcohol or illegal drugs. No contact with the store that the shopping cart was from or the alleged victim of the criminal
Hey,
trespass
Carla, you're right.
charge. Do not return to those incident locations. And your
Is she
next
crying?
court date will be November 21st at 9 a.m. That will be for a pretrial conference with Judge Hale at Tucson City Court. And if you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Ms. Matthews?
And she got trespassed,
so.
right,
All right.
Sanjay?
Thank you. That's all for today.
Up next on The Price is Wrong. What will we have next? We just saw shopping cart thief. What did this young lady? What do you guys think she stole? Somebody's heart? No sé.
Good morning. Please
I
state
don't
your
know.
name.
Maria Sanchez.
Ms. Sanchez, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here on charges of assault and disorderly conduct.
Oh,
Those are
assault.
both domestic violence
Oh,
offenses.
you know what she's
You
gonna
have the
get for
right
that
to
one?
remain silent.
Awa.
Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to hire an attorney of your choice, and in certain circumstances,
Gucci, I can save her.
appointed on your behalf.
Drop
We are
one,
going to
flush
discuss
one.
your conditions of release this morning. If I were to order that you are released on your promise to appear for court, would you appear for your future court date?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I will order that you are released on your promise to appear. The additional conditions of your release are no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence, and you cannot return to the incident
What up, Daniel A?
location, which is Casino del Sol.
Hey,
Yes,
thank you
ma'am.
for that, Eric. Sanjay, thank you for that daily heart.
Your next court date will be on October 10th at 10:30 in the morning. That will be with Judge Garza at Pima
Daniel
County
A, thank you
Justice
for that
Court.
heart. Highly
And if you
appreciate you.
fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Great, thanks. That's all for today.
Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. Arizona, if you catch a DV, you're gonna be let go more than likely.
Walk back out and sit in front of the thing of a big.
In order for them to hold you, you got to do something extreme like choke somebody out. Brother, do you do this every day? You know what? I try lately for like the last month or so. I kind of fell off. I've been trying to get back on it. So I normally, I try to do these. We go throughout the country and do live courts. So this is actually happening in real time right now. Previously, I would do board of parole hearings and whatnot, but the board of parole didn't seem to like what I was doing or think too kindly of what I was doing. So
Yeah, thank you.
I've focused on court proceedings, if you will. Extreme, like stealing a shopping cart. Fighting your significant other is a light. What is a light? What? Let me see. Are you going over to Polk County today? I'll try. I'll try. This James, you definitely did fall off. What do you guys think this young lady did right here?
Good morning. Please state your name.
Amanda Danella
Hey, thank you,
Molera.
Daniel. What up, Chacha? Thank you for that like. ICE has been in Polk County? What? I'll have to start
Ms.
carrying my
Danella
passport
Molera,
around.
you were here this morning on charges out of Tucson City Court, including theft, criminal trespass, and criminal damage.
She
These
looks
are all
happy to be
misdemeanor
there.
offenses. It looks like they were in failure to appear status, warrants issued when you did not appear for court. You have the
I'm
right
not sure
to remain
about Tennessee or
silent.
Ohio.
Anything you say can and will be used against you.
What's happening? Because I was told there were traffic tickets when I got here.
So they were written on a citation format, but they are not traffic tickets.
But where did I trespass?
She's a feisty one.
Where did I trespass?
Lake County, Indiana as well? Shoo. I got to stay out of those places. Are they any more
Where
parole
does it say?
hearings?
The theft charge is from. Oh, actually, the theft charge
Maybe I'll try to do tomorrow.
appears to be from this
Try to do
month,
Kentucky.
September of 2025. And then
I was never arrested for theft.
there was a failure to appear on September 23rd.
I was never arrested for theft.
Damn, Dina.
The criminal trespass charges.
Deanna. Be careful out there in Tucson. Abby, thank you for the heart.
Also to have allegedly occurred on September 7th, and the criminal damage
Do you ever do Modesto?
charge also September 7th.
California
and then you
are
failed
not open
appear
to the
for
public.
court on September 23rd.
I was never given that information.
We are going
to please understand I was never given that information.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
Is she gonna
can
cry?
and will be
Do you
used
think she's gonna
against
cry?
you. You have the right to be to hire an attorney of your choice, and in certain circumstances, an attorney may be appointed on your behalf. And we are going to discuss your conditions of release this morning. If I were to order that you were released on your promise to appear for court, would you come to your court date?
Yes, definitely.
She's not gonna
so
go.
I am going to give you a chance to show up for your court date. I will order that you are released on your promise to appear. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no contact with the alleged victims of the criminal trespass, theft, or criminal damage, and do not go to the incident location. And your next court date is on October 31st at 9 a.m. So that should be easy to remember.
Hey, what up, Simona?
When is it again?
That's with Judge Mayhew at Tucson City Court.
At what time?
9 a.m.
At what day?
Halloween, October 31st.
She's not going. She's not going.
If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest.
This
You
is
understand,
Maricopa
Ms.
County.
Danella
Oh, no, sorry,
Molera?
not Maricopa. This is Tucson
Yes.
County.
And where's the address? Where's the address of the location?
Or Pima County, I mean.
Tucson City Court is at 103 East
No,
Alameda.
where my alleged crimes happened.
I'm not going to look up the address. You'll be able to get all of the information
Pima County, yeah.
from,
Thank you.
From the discovery in the case. All right, that's all for today.
Hey, well, thank you, V-Dubs. Highly appreciate you.
We'll get it when we're done.
This is live on YT at Collect Call From. If you go to YT, search up at Collect Call From. It's currently live over there right now. I run different streams throughout the day. Maricopa, Pima, Dade County, if you will. She's way too talkative. I thought she was gonna crash out. Normally they start off like that and then they'll cry and then they'll crash out. Someone provide me closed captions while I'm on a
Please state
call.
your name.
Nicole Baker.
Ms. Baker, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here this morning on charges of failure to comply with a court order that is a domestic violence offense. You have the right to
What?
remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to hire an attorney of your choice, and in
Jennifer,
certain
thank you.
circumstances, an attorney may be appointed on your behalf. We are going to discuss the conditions of release, and I have reviewed the probable cause statement. I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services. That lets me know information such as whether there is an order of protection that is relevant to this matter and whether there are any previous misdemeanor charges relevant to this matter. It also lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community and if you were able to provide any references. And it contains fair
Damn, James, a lot
assessments
of
and
people
recommendations.
are using the restroom.
I am going to order that you are held on a bond of $500, cash or secured. If you are released, you'll be released to, if you are released, the additional conditions of your release will be no alcohol or illegal drugs, no
Hey,
acts
that's
of
the
domestic
American way right
violence,
there.
no
See
contact
through
with the
it.
alleged victim, and do not return to the incident location. You may not go to the alleged victim's residence or workplace, and you must establish an alternate address.
I'm sorry, did you say there was a charge for domestic violence? There should be only one charge of
Did
going
somebody
back
say
to the
DV?
house.
Yeah, so what I told you is that you're charged with violating a court order, and that charge is a domestic violence offense. So it's listed as one of the offenses that qualifies as domestic violence.
Okay.
Your next court date will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Judge Foster at Pima County Justice Court for a domestic violence arraignment. And if you are still in custody, the jail will make you available to that hearing. If you have been released, then it will be your responsibility to appear. And if you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. You understand, Ms. Baker?
Yeah.
All right, that's all for today.
All right, thank you.
Well, she ain't going anywhere. Where's the judge at? Hey, Paula, thank you for the like. Highly appreciate that. And guys, I want to go ahead and thank you guys. I see we got over 46,000 taps. I know tapping it's a bit of a struggle for you if you guys are working or showering or possibly using the restroom, but I highly appreciate you guys for tapping. That's the only thing I ask for is tapping, hitting that follow
Good
button,
morning. Please
sharing,
state your
because
name.
sharing is caring.
Nico Savage.
Mr. Savage.
Savage!
This is the time for your initial appearance. You are here in a couple of different matters. You have a new
Katie, thank you for the follow.
misdemeanor case out of Pima County Justice Court for shoplifting.
Shoplifting.
And then you also have a petition to revoke probation in a
Stalker.
misdemeanor domestic violence case out of Tucson City Court with Judge
Susona,
Millian.
thank you for the
You
follow.
have the right to remain silent. The petition to revoke is alleges that you failed to enroll in domestic violence treatment and failed to attend your probation review
Did
hearing.
she say DV?
You have the right to remain silent on all of
Hold
these
up, we
matters.
gotta give him a
Anything you say
flush.
can and will be
What?
used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney in the Tucson City Court case, and I will appoint the City of Tucson Public Defender's Office to represent you. In the Pima County case,
April, thank
you
you
have the
for
right to
sharing the
hire an
live.
attorney of your choice, and in certain circumstances, an attorney may be appointed on your behalf.
Damn, guys! We got 29,000 on the small account, man. Thank you, guys. It's been a while since we got any taps on this account. Thank you guys for the 66 people that are watching that other account. Highly appreciate it. I do got dual streams running right now. I do have two TikTok accounts. I have US based ones and I have a UK based one. So highly appreciate you guys for being on both. So I got a big account and the little account. I see we got 71 people in here. And then on the other account, we got, what do we got? 218 people. Shoo! That's what I'm talking about. Let me see. It couldn't even go to DV classes. Hey, Miss K, thank you for that. Whatever you sent down over, highly appreciate you. What do you mean, James? Whatever I sent over. Sometimes I can't see because I'm on the computer, so it's a little bit different as far as, hey, Boxy, thank you. Highly appreciate that right there. Your follower have seen. All right. Do you guys feel like this gentleman should be let go, given an opportunity to go to court on his own, or should he stay behind bars to attend these court hearings? What do you guys think? What's your feeling on this here? Let me see. LMA writes no.
All right.
Hey,
So
Ellie, thank you for the follow. Stay. Go.
Petition
Stay.
to revoke probation
Stay.
in your Tucson City Court case, Judge Millian has requested that you be held on a bond of $1,000, cash
1,000.
only. I have reviewed the file, and I do believe that that is appropriate. So I will order that you are held on a bond of $1,000 in the Tucson City Court case. And the additional conditions of your release are to abide by the conditions of your probation. You will have court on October 15th at 1:30. If you remain in custody, that will be a video review. And
Vanessa,
if you've
thank you
been
for the follow.
released, it will be a probation violation hearing.
10% of
And,
1,000 would be 100.
If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. And then on the Pima County Justice Court matter, I am going to order, let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, sorry. You also have a probation hold. So I will go ahead and order that you are held on a $50 bond in the Pima County Justice Court matter. And that way you will be seen tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Judge Foster, and I will appoint
Oh, they said cash?
Jessica Valdez to represent you. And if you were to be released before
Being
then,
bad
it would be your
with math.
responsibility to appear at Pima County Justice Court tomorrow at 1 for a warrant could issue for your arrest. No contact with the alleged victim. Do not return to the incident location of the shoplifting charge, and no alcohol or illegal drugs. You understand, Mr. Savage?
He's already on probation.
All right.
Yeah.
That's all for today. Oh, great.
All right, we got the prison call coming through right now.
That was Andrade. What else?
Good morning. Please state your name.
Leopoldo Andrade.
Mr. Andrade, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here on a couple of different matters. You have new felony charges of possession of a dangerous drug, possession of a narcotic drug, and possession of drug paraphernalia. And then you also have Tucson City Court charges of possession of drug paraphernalia that were in warrant status. You have the right to remain silent on all of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney in the new felony matter, and it is ordered appointing Sarah Wright to represent you. We are going to discuss your conditions of release, and I have reviewed the interim complaint, as well as information provided by pretrial services and the county attorney's recommendation that you be released to pretrial services. So I will order that you are released to pretrial services, and it looks like you may be eligible for the STEPS Pre-Indictment Diversion Program. That is a program that connects you with a substance abuse treatment provider, and if you successfully complete the diversion requirements, it is possible that the state will not go forward with these felony drug charges. Are you interested in that program?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to set your case for a hearing on October 7th at 9 a.m. That hearing is to determine if you are in fact eligible for that diversion program, and if so, for you to learn more about it and decide if you would like to join that program. I also need to set a preliminary hearing for you. Usually that has to occur within 20 days. However, to give time to potentially join the diversion program, would you like to waive that out to 45 days?
Yes.
All right, so I'll set your preliminary hearing on November 14th at 1:30. The conditions of your release are that you must submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services for alcohol or illegal drugs, and you may not possess any firearms or weapons while this case is pending. If you fail to appear for your preliminary hearing and it goes forward, then a warrant can issue for your arrest. Oh, darn it. Okay, sorry, I missed that you have a superior court hold. So you are being held on another matter. Is that correct, sir?
A warrant from a failure to appear at a superior court hearing, Your Honor. I believe that was also, and that was on August 25th. Given that he is steps eligible, I guess our request would be that he still be released on this case.
Okay.
And I think his attorney can address any bond issues as they figure out what's going to happen with the new case.
Okay. But I don't know that I can still set the preliminary hearing out.
Oh, that's correct. Yes.
So I will instead set the preliminary hearing on October 10th. At 1:30. And just double checking, you don't want a nominal bond to ensure time credit?
At this time, no, Your Honor.
All right. So your preliminary hearing is on October 10th at 1:30, and if you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. And then on the city court case, I will order that you are released on your promise to appear, and I'm going to set your hearing out to the further date. That will be November 21st at 9 a.m. And if I'm going to appoint the City of Tucson Public Defender so that if you are in custody on your other matters, they will be able to make the appropriate arrangements and let the judge know that you are in custody in case the court does not know. And then if you are released and you fail to appear for your Tucson City Court date on November 21st at 9 a.m., a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. Leopoldo?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. That's all for today. Good morning. Please state your name. Mr. Cooksey, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here this morning on charges of weapons misconduct, possessing a weapon as a prohibited possessor, and possession of drug paraphernalia. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing the Legal Defender's Office to represent you. And we are going to discuss your conditions of release this morning. I have reviewed the interim complaint, which describes the circumstances surrounding your arrest. And I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services that lets me know whether you have prior felony convictions. It also lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community or any references. And it contains their assessments and recommendations. Finally, I have reviewed the county attorney's recommendation that you be held on a bond of $7,500. Would the state like to be heard further?
No, Your Honor.
And
Oh, and Your Honor, we would ask that Mr. Cooksey be released to pretrial services supervision. The only allegations in this case that he possessed a gun and paraphernalia. The bulk of his criminal history is nonviolent for drug possession or shoplifting charges likely related to his substance abuse issues. He does not have an NVCA flag. Given that, we would ask you give him an opportunity on pretrial services release.
Thank you. I am going to order that you're held on a bond of $2,500 cash or secured. If you are released, you'll be released to pretrial services. You must submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons. If you do have any firearms in your possession, you must surrender them to local law enforcement while this case is pending. And your next court date will be a preliminary hearing on October 10th at 1:30. If you are released and then fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. Cooksey? Thank you. All for today. Good morning. Please state your name.
Michael Evan Craig.
Mr. Craig, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing the public defender's office to represent you. We are going to discuss your conditions of release today. And I have reviewed the interim complaint, which describes the circumstances surrounding your charges. I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services, which lets me know whether you have any prior felony convictions or not. It also lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community and any references. And it also contains their assessments and recommendations. The state is asking that you be held on a bond of $7,500. Would you like to be heard further, Mr. Poston?
No, Your Honor.
And defense?
Your Honor, we would ask that you release Mr. Craig to pretrial services supervision. This is his first arrest of any kind. Given that, we would ask that you release him.
Thank you. I am going to order today that you are held on a bond of $5,000 cash or secured. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons. If you do have any firearms, you must surrender them to local law enforcement. You'll be required to submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services. No contact with the alleged victim, and do not return to the incident location. Your next court date will be on October 10th at 1:30 for a preliminary hearing, and if you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for you. Do you understand, Mr. Craig?
Yes.
Thanks. That's all for today.
So I'm being held to $5,000 bond. Thank you. Mr. Diaz.
Good morning. Please state your name.
Buenos días.
Mr. Diaz, this is the time for your initial appearance on a couple of different matters. We have an out-of-state warrant. It looks like it has to do with charges of dangerous drugs, and the information I've been provided is that this was a post-adjudication matter. And then and this is out of Texas, I think. And then you have Tucson City Court charges, possession of drug paraphernalia, and obstruction, refusal to provide your name. You have the right to remain silent on all of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be you have the right to hire an attorney of your choice in the oh, I see, this is why it's a problem. Okay, let me fix that, and then here we go. In the misdemeanor charges, and under certain circumstances, an attorney will be appointed on your behalf, and you have the right to be represented by the legal defender's office in the out-of-county warrant, or out-of-state warrant. In the out-of-state warrant, I am going to order that you are held without bond, and I'm going to set a fugitive warrant hearing for October 6th at 2:30. And at that hearing, you'll be able to determine how you're going to move forward with the warrant. And then on the misdemeanor charges, I am going to order that you were released on your promise to appear for court. I am going to appoint the City of Tucson Public Defender to represent you so that if you are out of state and being held in custody, they will be able to follow up on that and let the court know. And your court date will be November 21st at 9 a.m. for a pretrial conference with Judge Hale at Tucson City Court. If you are released and fail to appear for court on that date, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. Diaz?
Yes, Your
That's all for today.
Hello, hello. All right. So right now, I got a call coming in from prison. From Silas, should be calling. Damn, what's going on with this vato right here?
morning,
What kind of look is that right there?
Javier Ramón Durán Escalante.
Mr. Duran Escalante, this is the time for your initial appearance. You're here this morning on a couple of different
Is that
matters.
the top,
you have
the
new
new computer?
felony charges.
Yeah, it is.
Of organized retail theft
Becca.
and aggravated shoplifting. And then you also have misdemeanor charges of criminal trespass in the second degree. You have the right to remain silent on all of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney in the felony matters.
Yes, all the charges.
Duran Escalante. That's okay. And
It's
I will
nice,
appoint
it's nice
the
up there.
public defender's office to represent you in that matter. We are going to discuss your conditions of release today. I have reviewed the interim complaint, which describes the circumstances surrounding your arrest. And I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services, which lets me know what your criminal history looks like, if you have any prior felony convictions, and whether you were able to provide information about your ties to the community or any references. And it also contains their assessments and recommendations. And then I have also reviewed the Pima County Attorney's recommendation that you be held on a bond of $7,500. Would you like to be heard further, Mr. Poston?
No, Judge.
Thank you. And defense.
Your Honor, I would ask that you release Mr. Duran Escalante to pretrial services supervision. The charges that he is before the court for are nonviolent property offenses, shoplifting, and criminal trespass. He does not have an NVCA flag. Given the type of charges that, again, he's before the court for this morning, we would ask for his release.
Hello, Silas. Shit, I forgot. Hold on. Yeah, because remember I told you I had set up a new computer. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have it. I didn't have the phone hooked up to it right now, so I'm hooking it up right now. I'm gonna hook it up. Yeah, but let me just set it up right now while you're on the line. I'm setting everything up really quick right now. Shit.
All right. Mr. Duran Escalante, I am going to order that you're held on a bond of $500 cash or secured in the felony matter. If you are released, you'll be released to pretrial services. You'll be required to submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons, no contact with the alleged victim, and do not go to the incident location. And your next court date will be on October 10th at 1:30. If you are released and then fail to appear for court, a warrant can issue for your arrest. And then on the misdemeanor, I am going to order a bond of $50 cash or secured. You'll be seen by another judge tomorrow at 1 p.m. That'll be Judge Foster at Pima County Justice Court, and I will appoint Jessica Valdez to represent you. No contact with the alleged victim of the criminal trespass. Do not return to the incident location. And if you fail to appear for court, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. Duran Escalante?
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. That's all for today.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Check it out. Yeah.
Good morning. Please state your name.
Stephen Wayne Foot.
Mr. Foot, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here this morning on charges of theft of a means of transportation and burglary in the 3rd degree. Those are felony offenses. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing the public defender's office to represent you. We are going to discuss your conditions of release today, and I have reviewed the interim complaint describing the circumstances surrounding your arrest. I have also reviewed information about you from pretrial services, which lets me know whether you have any prior felony convictions. It also lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community, any references, and their assessments and recommendations. And I've also reviewed the county attorney's recommendation that you be held on a bond of $7,500. Would you like to be heard further, Mr. Pima?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, and defense.
I would ask that you release Mr. Foot to pretrial service supervision. Again, I would ask the court to consider the nature of the offenses before the court this morning. These are nonviolent property offenses. It also appears from the interim complaint that Mr. Foot was extremely forthcoming with law enforcement and did waive his Miranda rights and did give a pretty, it sounds like, detailed statement to police. Further, Your Honor, I do understand from Mr. Foot in speaking with him before court that he can reside with his stepfather if he were to get released. He is on disability and he's hoping to get engaged with substance abuse treatment. Given his community ties and given the nature of the offense, we would ask that you release him to pretrial services.
Mr. Foot, I will give you an opportunity on pretrial services You will be required to submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons, no contact with the alleged victim. Do not return to the incident location. And your next court date will be October 20th at 1:30 in the afternoon. If you fail to appear for court, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. Foote?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. That's all for today.
Mr. Garcia?
Please state your name.
Mark Garcia.
Mr. Garcia, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here today on a couple of different matters. You have a case out of Tucson City Court for shoplifting. It's a misdemeanor case in which a warrant had issued for your arrest. And then you also have new felony charges of organized retail theft. There's 2 counts. You have the right to remain silent on both of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney in the new felony matter. And it is ordered, is it the public defender? Yeah. It is ordered appointing the public defender's office to represent you. We are going to discuss your conditions of release, and I have reviewed information provided by pretrial services that lets me know whether you have any prior felony criminal history or not. It also lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community or any references. And it contains pretrial services assessments and recommendations. I have also reviewed the county attorney's office recommendation that you be held on a bond of $10,000 and if released to pretrial services. Would the state like to be heard further?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. And defense.
Your Honor, we would ask that you release Mr. Garcia to pretrial services supervision. Again, he's before the court for one count of organized, or 2 counts of organized retail theft. These are relatively minor, non-violent property offenses. These are Mr. Garcia's first felony arrests of any kind, so even if he were to go to trial and lose, he's probation available. In speaking with him before court, he could reside with his children's mother. He is working as a barber, and I understand that he is engaged with COPE. Right now doing mat services, and he did attend COPE yesterday. He does not have an NBCA flag. He does not have any failures to appear in the past 2 years. Given that, we would ask that you give him an opportunity in pretrial services release.
Right. Mr. Garcia, I am going to give you a chance on pretrial services release. You will be required to submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services. You may not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. You may not possess any firearms or weapons while this case is pending. Let's see. No contact with the alleged victim. You may not go to Walmart. And your next court date for the felony matter will be on October 17th at 1 p.m. for a preliminary hearing in Green Valley Justice Court. If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. And then in the Tucson City Court case, I will order that you are released on your promise to appear. Your next court date is going to be October 30th at 2 p.m. with Judge Hale at Tucson City Court. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no contact with the alleged victim, and do not return to the incident location. And if you fail to appear for that court date, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. That's all for today.
Ms. Clark?
Please state your name.
Michelle Helen Garb.
Garb, you are here this morning for your initial appearance on a couple of different matters. You have new felony charges of burglary in the 3rd degree, and then you also have a warrant that issued out of Marana City Court for shoplifting that's alleged to, and possession of drug paraphernalia that is alleged to have occurred in January of 2025, and the warrant issued in February of 2025. You have the right to remain silent on both of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against
Ms.
you.
K, thank you for the follow.
I have reviewed the interim complaint describing the circumstances surrounding your arrest, and I have reviewed information from pretrial services about you. It lets me know whether you have any prior felony convictions, and if so, what those look like. It also lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community or any references. And it also lets me know that you have a probation hold out of Pinal County. So regardless of what I ordered today, you would remain detained on your probation hold until that was resolved. The Pima County Attorney's Office is recommending that you be held on a bond of $1,500, cash or secured. Would you like to be heard further, Mr. Poston?
No, Your Honor.
And defense?
Your Honor, given the nature of the charges and the probation hold, we would ask for a nominal bond for time credit.
Hold up, let me. I'm gonna patch you through right now. I'm gonna check if I could hear you through the system. Hold up, right? Make sure. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so on the felony matter, I will order that you are held on a bond of $500, cash and secured.
Yep. Can you hear me?
If you are released, you'll be released to pretrial services. Monitoring and treatment is directed by
can you hear me?
pretrial services.
Hello?
No alcohol or illegal drugs. No fire.
Yeah, I could hear you.
Since
But
spring training,
no
because they're
contact with
very
the alleged victim. Do not return
I
to the
could hear
incident
you.
location.
But
Your next court date will be scheduled
guess
as
you
a
couldn't hear
preliminary
me.
hearing on October 10th at 1:30, and if you fail to
maybe my
appear, a
volume was
warrant
too
can
low.
issue
Hold
for
up,
your
let me check-
arrest.
Let me check my volume over here.
Then on the
Okay, yeah. Let me see. I got it low.
misdemeanor charge out of
Plug
Marana,
me back in right now. I'll check over. Tell me if you hear me, okay?
if I ordered that you are held on that matter, they can see you tomorrow for a case management conference. And if I ordered that you are released,
Can you hear me, Silas, or can you hear the
would
court?
be responsible to appear for a court date on October 29th. I don't know if you would like to go
Silas,
ahead
can
and
you-
get
can you
that
hear me
case
or the
started
court?
if you're going to be held anyway.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
do that.
Can you hear me?
October 29th.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna be in
Can you hear the
custody,
court?
but I'm not gonna be showing them tomorrow. I don't want to go to court.
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear it perfectly.
So I
Talk
will
right now.
order
I need to
on
adjust your
the
volume.
Marana case that you are released on your promise to appear.
Test in
You
1.
may not possess any alcohol or illegal drugs.
All right, cool. Yeah, I adjusted your. So let's just finish up. Let me finish up the court. Once the court finishes up, then we'll go ahead and take your call, and we'll get into your
You may not have any contact with the alleged
into your
victim of the
diary
shoplifting.
today, if
You may
you
not
will.
return to
Where you
the
at?
incident location.
we're in Pima
And your
County.
court date will be October 29th at 10 a.m.
Arizona?
If
Yeah,
you
Arizona,
are
yep.
out of custody, it will be your responsibility to appear,
okay.
and if you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do
If you need me to
understand,
put the
Ms. Garrett?
volume on, let me know so you can hear a little bit clearer.
All right. Thanks. That's all for today.
No, it's pretty cool. It's cool.
You has
They're asking for David and Jesse. Have you seen David and Jesse lately?
No, they're gonna get out there. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
This case,
See.
this court case is out of Pima County.
Okay.
Bless you.
Somebody was asking me in the chat, where was this?
Good morning. Please state your name.
Catherine Denise Keaton.
Ms. Heaton, this is the time for your initial appearance on a couple of different matters. You have new felony drug charges of possession of a narcotic drug and possession of drug paraphernalia. You also have some warrants and misdemeanor cases, including
got a triple
a
threat.
charge in March of 2025 of shoplifting. The warrant was issued after a failure to appear in April of 2025, and a warrant,
15
a
minutes.
charge of shoplifting from February of 2024, in which the warrant was issued when you failed to appear for court on March 14th of 2024. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney in the felony matter, and it is ordered appointing the public defender's office to represent you. And we are going to discuss your conditions of release. I have reviewed
Hey, Silas, so earlier on,
describing the circumstances surrounding your arrest. I've also reviewed information
we had
provided
somebody
by
that got
pretrial
arrested for
services, which
stealing a
lets me know
shopping
whether
cart.
you have any prior felony convictions.
Stealing a shopping
And
cart?
it also lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community.
That's pretty sad when they gotta go.
Somebody needs a shopping cart.
Pretrial services
Somebody needs a
assessments
shopping
and
cart that bad.
recommendations.
You just let them have it, man.
It looks like you may be
Yeah.
eligible for the STEPS pre-indictment diversion program.
It's crazy.
That is a program that connects you with a substance abuse treatment provider, and if you successfully complete the requirements of the diversion program, it is possible the state will not go forward with the felony drug charges. Are you interested in that program?
Yes.
All right, I will set your case for a hearing on October 7th at 9 a.m. to determine if you are eligible for the diversion program, and if so, would you like to participate after learning more about it?
Somebody in the chat put Grand Theft shopping cart.
It is very important to attend
What
that
up, Love
hearing.
and
I believe
Tacos?
you only have one chance to join the STEPS program. The state is recommending that you be released to pretrial services, so I will order that you are released to pretrial services. And I do need to set your preliminary
She's nodding off,
hearing.
Silas. She's nodding off on
Usually
the
that
chair.
has to occur
She's
within
out.
20 days.
Or she's back
However,
up.
to give time for the diversion program to determine if you are eligible and if you join, would you like to waive that out to 45 days?
Yeah.
She's tired. It's been a long night for her.
And so I will set your preliminary hearing on November 14th at 1:30 in the afternoon. If that hearing does go forward and you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. And then the conditions of your release are monitoring your treatment as directed by pretrial services, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons while the case is pending.
Looks like the Casales' call
And
got
then we will
disconnected.
turn to the misdemeanor cases. And I am going to give you another chance
Unknown,
to
thank you for
appear
the
on
follow.
those cases. I
Ms.
am
Dawn,
going to
thank you for
order
the
that
follow.
you are
What's
released
up,
on
Tita?
your promise to appear. Your court date will be October 10th at 8:30 in the morning. That is with Judge Garza at Pima County Justice Court. No contact with the alleged victim of the shoplifting charges. Do not return to those incident locations. And if you fail to appear for court, a warrant can issue for your arrest.
If everything goes good for
understand,
Silas, he should be getting out before the end of the year.
You understand?
Is it laggy or for anyone else?
And then, Ms. Heaton, there is something called the transition center. When you're released from the jail, if you follow
Is there
the
frozen
blue
for anybody
line
else?
to a trailer, they may be able to assist you
Trailer?
with resources.
Did she fall asleep? Yeah, she's out. She's gone.
And let's see.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
And that's all for today.
We lost you there for a minute, Silas.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's your court dates. Call pretrial this afternoon. Call your attorney.
I'm not sure what happened, but for anybody that's wondering what's happening right now, we're currently doing live court, and we currently have Silas Johnson with us right now. We're gonna listen to this court before once it finishes, then we'll go ahead and have a conversation with Silas.
This is the time for your initial appearance. You are here this morning on a couple of different matters. You have new felony charges of possession of a narcotic drug, possession of a dangerous drug, and possession of drug paraphernalia. And then you also have a Tucson City Court case.
What's up, Christina?
Which is a misdemeanor.
Thank you for that one rose, Christina. Highly appreciate you. Maria, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you guys.
And this is regarding your dog attacking other dogs.
A dog attacking other dogs, you say?
You have the right to remain silent on both of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney in the felony matter, and it is ordered appointing the public defender's office to represent you.
Hey, Silas, do you have any more books coming out soon? Somebody's asking in the chat.
We are going to
Yeah,
discuss your
in
conditions of
next year, I
release,
have
and
a
I
horror
have
novel
reviewed
coming out.
the information
A
provided
horror
by
novel.
pretrial
Right
services, including whether you have prior felony
All right, we're going to have to definitely get into that in the call later on.
what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community, and their assessments and recommendations. And
So Silas, we're currently on a phone call with Silas. Silas is currently in prison. He's been in prison for what, 25 years already, Silas? Has it been? Did you hit your 25th year already?
24 years, 7 months, but who's counting?
it looks like you may be eligible for the STEPS pre-indictment diversion program. That is a program that connects you with a substance abuse treatment provider, and if you successfully complete the requirements of that program, it is possible the state will not go forward with these drug charges against you. Are you interested in that program?
Yeah.
All right, I will set your case for a hearing on October 7th at
Well,
9
that was
a.m.
cavalier.
That hearing is to determine if you are eligible for the diversion program, and if so, would you like to join after learning
I'm
more
assuming
about
this
it?
isn't his first time.
Yeah.
And I will,
Right.
it is very important that you attend that program because you only get one chance,
What up, Hype Queen?
or that hearing because you only get one chance to potentially join that program.
Silas is in California.
And then I am going to order
I'd like to
that you
request
are
counsel
released
for
to
my
pretrial
dog.
services as per the state's recommendation. You must submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services. No
Hey, his
alcohol
dog
or
caught a
illegal
case, too.
drugs, no firearms or weapons.
Everybody's
And your
catching a
next,
case today in Tucson.
Sorry, I think I already told you your court date will be, your preliminary hearing will be November 14th at 1:30. If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. And then I will order that you are released on your promise to appear in the misdemeanor charge.
This is Arizona. Hey, Silas, Valerie put, what did she
Your
put?
next court date will be on November 3rd.
She put, wow, 24 years? That's crazy. I'm 25.
At Tucson City Court with Judge Verena. If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. The hearings can also go forward without you, including your trial. And if you are found guilty and then fail to appear for sentencing for 90 days, you can lose your right to a direct appeal.
I'd just like to point out that she's accepting a promise from an addict.
Somebody in the chat put the dog was riding in the shopping cart, biting people. What? Imagine that. I just got a visual of that. Somebody taking their dog around in a shopping cart and the dog just biting like random people.
And I will order that you must keep any animals that you have secure. So if you are out on a walk, they must be on a leash.
Okay.
They must be secure.
This call
And
and
that's all
your
for today.
telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Marlon?
Hey, we got AD watching from Nuevo Mexico. Welcome, Ad.
Good morning.
Nuevo
Please state your
Mexico?
name.
Nuevo Mexico.
Stephen Marler.
All right, we got Tim up next on the court proceedings. Let's see what Tim did. What do you guys think Tim did? What kind of individual does Tim look like?
All right, Mr. Marler, you are here on a couple of
I don't have
different
a visual,
matters. It
but
looks
I'm going to
like
say
we have
shoplifting. I'm going to go out on a limb and say shoplifting.
Shoplifting. All right, Silas says shoplifting. Somebody says arson, rugs.
charges out of Pima County Superior Court, including aggravated harassment, stalking, and 2 more charges of aggravated harassment alleged to have occurred in July and August of 2025. A
Oh, that's
warrant
no bueno,
issued
Tim.
on September 2nd of
But he's trying to
2025.
steal someone's heart.
And then
or their panties. And not in the good way
we
either.
have additional charges of stalking. There's 2 counts of stalking from April
He might be a
May
bicycle
of
seat sniffer.
2025, and then 1, 2, 3, for charges of aggravated harassment from May of 2025.
At some point, you just
and
gotta know how
one charge
to
of
take
threat or
no. She's not
intimidation
interested.
from
She's gotta
May
drop
of
it.
2025.
Move on to the next.
She's just not that
It looks
into
like
you, bro.
each
She's just
warrant
not that
was
into you.
issued with a bond of $50,000.
Somebody put bro has goggles in a tree.
Matters. Anything we say can and will be used against you. You have the right
Some
to be
binoculars.
represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing the Public Defender's Office to represent you.
What up, Martin? Welcome
We are
from
going
the
to
UK.
discuss your conditions of release this morning, and I have reviewed the
They gotta lock him
warrants
up, and
as
we
I
gotta
have
talk her into
described.
saying yes.
I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services that
Things
lets me
ain't
know
looking
whether
good for
you
him.
have any prior felony convictions or other pending
What up, Damo?
matters.
What up, Jojo?
Um,
And I got a question for you,
and-
Silas. They want to know what you did. Why did you get 25 years? Why have you been in
it
prison so
also
long?
contains any information you were
first-degree
able
robbery
to provide
and
regarding your
and
ties to the
having a dwelling,
community,
and second
or any
degree
references,
187.
and pretrial services assessments
What up,
and
Audrey?
recommendations. The state is asking through
remember
the
that I
Pima
couldn't
County
say the
Attorney's
other word.
Office that
Yeah,
you be
yeah,
held
yeah.
on a bond of $500,000. Would you like to be heard further,
Incarcerated
Mr.
for
Poston?
Second degree of
Your Honor,
making someone undead.
this individual,
Unalive.
I am told by colleagues, the defendant reappeared in the victim's life some 20 years after and has for months been escalating, making highly specific, graphic, and absolutely mortifying and terrifying threats to kill the victim, kill her husband, and now to kill a sheriff's deputy who happens to be a detective. His threats have escalated from email to text to a postcard sent directly to the victim's address. Your Honor, given this fact that it got to the address, this person knows exactly where the victim is and is at the victim for months, and he has violated multiple court orders and yet still threatens the victim. It took two governors' offices coordinating to extradite him from California. He is a flight risk, no real ties to Tucson. He is a very specific, credible, and imminent threat to the victim, her family, and the community. Thank you.
We're gonna have to go ahead and give him an awa,
And then I did have a quick
double
question
flush.
for really anyone who can answer it, which is on the calendar, I do see a Superior Court hold, but I
And
do
we'll
not
go ahead and give him a
see
double, a
that
second flush
showing up in
for
pretrial
for
services.
safety measures,
I think
precautionary
that's just
measures.
because it's a warrant,
Okay. All right.
a Superior Court warrant moving.
Okay. All right, and defense.
Your Honor, we would ask that you release him to pretrial services supervision. I understand the nature of the charges. However, Mr. Marler is 41 years old and he has absolutely no prior felony arrests, no prior misdemeanor domestic violence arrests, no orders of protection. He does not have an NVCA flag. It doesn't appear he has any prior failures to appear. He's a 2 on the NCA scale, a 2 on the FTA scale. Given his absolute lack of criminal history at 41 years old, Your Honor, we would ask that you give him an opportunity on release.
An opportunity to strike again? I think not. I don't think they're gonna let him go. With those charges of threatening a cop. Those they normally don't take too lightly for that.
Remand into custody. Yeah, he's only threatening someone's life. He's getting closer and closer by the day. Let's remand this guy.
I am going to order the bond of $500,000 cash or secured. If you are released, you'll be released to pretrial services. No acts of domestic violence, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons. If you do own any firearms, you must surrender them to local law enforcement while this case is pending. You are required to submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services. No contact of any kind whatsoever with the alleged victim that begins immediately, and do not go to the victim's residence or workplace. Do not return.
So wait a minute. So it's 10% of.
And your
that.
next court date will be an
so it's
arraignment
10%
on
of that, right?
October 7th.
Yeah, if they go through a bail bondsman.
1:30.
What was the bail?
If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your
500,000. So what would that
arrest.
be?
You
50?
understand,
Yeah,
Mr. Marler?
50,000. Yep.
Yes, Your
Plus
Honor.
collateral.
Oh, Your Honor, just
So
to
if he has
confirm for
50
jail
grand,
records,
he
is
can
the
finish the
October
job.
7th date for all of his cases
Yeah.
for his arraignment?
Oh, let me just.
I
Oh, the
wouldn't
bond.
bill
I'm
him
sorry,
out.
Your Honor.
You better believe that.
Oh, the bond is concurrent.
If I had a
And
house
October
worth half a
7th is
million
the court
dollars,
date
I
for
would
both
not be
cases.
bailing him out. No way.
That makes sense. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
I don't think I think you'll get your money because he seems pretty determined to get caught. You ain't gonna lose a dime. He's coming back.
Man, I'll just leave that fool in there. 50 G's, just for him to get out, probably
That's all for
continue
today.
harassing that person, or it's
Thank you, Your
probably
Honor.
going to escalate, turn into something uglier. Might as well just let the wheels of
Mr.
justice
Martinez?
take care of him, and then we'll figure out once he gets sentenced and he gets out. No need to have him on the street. The young lady or the young man that he was stalking, they're going to be able to sleep good tonight.
Yeah, unless somebody comes up with that 50K.
Yeah. I would definitely would have come out of pocket for that. No way.
Please state your names.
Shannon,
Right,
thank you
Martinez.
for that
Here,
heart.
if I could have just a moment.
Oh, yes.
Take your time, Your Honor. Get a sip of water. So we just had a new individual walk up. He's talking to counsel right now. The judge is taking a sip out of her bottled water, and the court should be continuing soon. Hey, I do appreciate you guys are tuning in. Do you have
Please
a collect
state your
call
name,
from?
sir.
And we're currently on the
Right,
line with
Martinez.
Mr.
Silas.
Martinez, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here this morning on a warrant that was issued out of Pima County Superior Court for charges of driving under the influence while your license was suspended. These are felony charges. The warrant was issued with a $500 bond on August 29th, 2025. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing the public defender to represent you. We are going to discuss your conditions of release, and I have reviewed the warrant and also information provided by pretrial services, which lets me know whether you have any other criminal history or not. And it also lets me know about the history of these charges and whether you were able to provide information
He got a toilet flush for DUI, putting
regarding
the
your ties
public
to the
at
community and any
danger.
references. It also contains their assessments and recommendations. And it looks like the county attorney is asking that you be held
Thank
on
you.
the
I was
bond
wondering
amount,
too.
which is $500.
Domestic
would you like to
violence
be
and
heard further,
DUIs,
Mr.
they're automatically
No, Your
toilet
Honor.
flush. We're going to get an
And
agua.
defense.
Your Honor, we would ask that you
Okay,
release
okay.
Mr. Martinez to pretrial services supervision. This is a case that started in November of 2023. It looks like it was dismissed back in 2023. And Mr. Martinez let me know he was in touch with his public defender at that time, who let him know that the case was dismissed. He did not get notice of the charges before after it was refiled. He does have confirmed housing available. This is his own first and only arrest. He has no prior DUI arrests. He is employed full-time as a lab technician. Given that, we would ask that you give him an opportunity to appear at his arraignment out of custody and release him to pretrial
You have
services.
60 seconds
In order
remaining.
that you are released to pretrial services, you
Damn,
must
that
submit to
almost
any
blew out my
monitoring or
eardrums.
treatment as directed by pretrial services, no alcohol or illegal drugs, and no firearms or weapons. And your arraignment will be on October 7th at 1:30. If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. That's all for today.
Mr. McEwen?
Okay.
And the conveyor belt of justice never
This
stops.
call and your telephone number will be monitored
Your
and
Honor, just so
recorded.
the court is aware, Mr.
Now,
McEwen
off
does
you
have a
go and have a
vehicle.
whiskey sour.
Thank you.
And also about to hang up, so if you want to call back.
Good morning. Please state your name.
Austin McEwen.
Okay.
Mr. McEwen, this is the time for your initial appearance on charges of aggravated driving under the influence.
Oh,
You have the right to
another
remain
one.
silent. Anything you say can
Another
and will
one.
be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is
wow.
ordered appointing the
Hey, what up,
legal
Tracy?
defender's office to represent you. We are going to discuss your conditions of release, and I have reviewed the interim complaint describing the circumstances surrounding your arrest. I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services, which lets me know
Who sent
whether
that
you
over?
have any prior felony convictions, and if so, what those look like. It also lets me know what
This is
information
Global
you were able
Count.
to provide regarding your ties to the community or
What up,
any
David?
references. And It contains pretrial services, assessments, and recommendations. Finally, I have reviewed the state's recommendation that you be
Number
held
will
on a
be
bond of
monitored.
$7,500. Would the state like to be heard further?
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, we're
And
back
defense.
on.
Oh, and as the jail noted, it looks like you do have a hold from DOC.
And Your Honor, given the hold, we would ask the court impose a nominal bond for time credit.
Thank you, Lou.
Pretrial Services was able to speak with his daughter, Haley, who confirmed that he is employed full-time. He does have housing available. I also understand
This guy,
from
he
Mr.
also did a
McEwen that he has
DUI.
animals that he needs to take care of. I know the court can't do anything about the DOC hold, but given his community ties, he would ask for a nominal bond for time credit in the new case.
Hey, Lou said hi, Silas.
Who did?
Lou.
Oh, hey, what's
In
going
order
on?
that you're held on a bond of $2,500,
Morning, good
captured,
afternoon, good
secured.
evening,
If
wherever
you're
you
released,
at,
you'll be
wherever
released
you
to
are.
pretrial services. Monitoring your treatment is directed
Hey,
by
Jenna
pretrial
put,
services.
imagine
No
the jailers
alcohol or
listening
illegal
in
drugs,
on the
no
call.
driving without a
They're
valid license,
thinking,
no
what
firearms or
in the
weapons
world
while
is
this
this?
case is pending. And your next
I know,
court date will
right?
be scheduled as a
Cubo.
preliminary hearing
I don't
on
always drive
October
drunk,
9th
but when I
at 1
do, I
p.m.
drink Dos
That is at Green Valley Justice Court. And if you are released and fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. McEwen?
And Lou's coming in from
Yes,
the
ma'am.
UK.
Thank you. That's all for today.
Oh, okay.
It's written down your court date.
Who is on the phone?
It's written down your
Hey,
court date.
Road
Sorry,
Gab.
it's different than I thought. Okay. If your attorney's available.
So it's
Yes, Nathaniel.
7:27 out there. 7:27 p.m.
727. Oh, and in the UK?
Yeah,
All right, we got the next.
pretty sure.
We got the next contestant here on The Price is Wrong. Let's see what they're here for. A lot of the charges out here from Tucson County or Pima County, it's DUI, shoplifting from Circle K, Walmart, Target, and not in that order, and DV. Those are the primary charges that people catch out there for. I don't know what is it. I don't know if it's something in the water,
Morning.
the
Please
air,
state your name.
or they're doing a government experiment. But
Montaño,
those are the
this is the
majority.
time for your
Circle
initial
K.
appearance. You are
Yeah.
here this morning on felony charges of possession of a narcotic drug and possession of drug paraphernalia. You also have misdemeanor charges that were in warrant status out of Tucson City Court on charges of assault and disorderly conduct, which are domestic
There it
violence
is.
offenses and charges of having, I guess, an open container in a vehicle. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing the public defender's office to represent you in the felony matters. We are going to discuss your conditions of release. I have reviewed the interim complaint describing the circumstances surrounding your arrest, and I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services. That lets me know whether you have any prior or pending felonies. It also lets me know what information was provided regarding your ties to the community or any references. And it contains pretrial services assessments and recommendations. It looks like you may be eligible for the STEPS pre-indictment diversion program. That is a program that connects you with a substance abuse treatment provider, and if you successfully complete the requirements of the program, it is possible the state would not proceed with the felony drug charges against you. Are you interested in that diversion program? All right, so I'm going to set your case for a hearing
yes,
to
I am.
determine if you are eligible, and if so, if you would like to join it. That will be on October 7th at 9 a.m. It's very important to attend that hearing because I believe that's the only chance you get at the diversion program.
And Your Honor, I think we have the same situation. Ms. Montaño does have a superior court hold. I think we would still ask that she be released on this case so that she can engage with STEPS if that's appropriate.
Okay. So the state is recommending that Ms. Montaño be held on a bond of $7,500, and they are indicating that they're making that recommendation in lieu of a request to hold her without bond, pointing to the existing felony case from September of 2024, which is also a drug-related case. for which a warrant did issue for her arrest when she failed to appear to a case management conference in April of this year. Would the state like to be heard any further?
No, Judge.
Thank you. And would you like to add anything, defense?
Your allegation in this case involves 9 pills that were sitting on a seat next to where Ms. Montano had been sitting. Given that it involves such a small amount of drugs, we would ask that you release her on this case and let her get through her steps.
Hey, Silas, are you eating? What are you eating, Silas? It sounds like you're eating something over there, like you got a bag of chips or a honey bun or something.
No, I just got up and walked to the door real quick.
Oh, okay.
It's probably the microphone is probably rubbing against my shirt.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm a little bit confused why I'm not also seeing her on the warrant. But
I'd just like to note for the record, viewers, that
That's a
James is not
warrant
shaming me.
from, it's a Superior Court bench warrant. It's not an arraignment warrant. So that, because I think she did appear at her arraignment, and then she missed the case management conference. So that would be in front of the Superior Court judge.
Usually, I think that would, someone served with a felony warrant, I would have the warrant in front of me, so I'm not sure.
You know what?
Why,
It might be this. It might be these headphones. Is it? Do you still hear it?
Yeah, because it sounds like you're eating, like you're chewing.
Sounds like the clerk may know something about it.
No, it's.
In the
like
Jake
the
stops that it's
crackling.
only for the initial
These headphones.
arraignment
Let me swap these headphones out.
warrants, which she appeared at her arraignment.
Oh, okay, so that's already played out. Okay, that's the right. All right. Okay, so I am going to
That should be better.
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. Okay, that sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
Jenna put, damn, he almost caught on fire with all that static.
released to pretrial services.
Yeah,
You'll be
those
required to submit
headphones
to
have
monitoring or
a short
treatment
in
as
the
directed
wire.
by pretrial services. No alcohol or
Oh, this is
illegal
way
drugs,
better,
no
yeah.
firearms or weapons. And your preliminary hearing usually has to take place within 20 days. However, to give time for the diversion program to play out, would you like to waive that to 45 days?
Eric goes like, yeah,
Miss
better.
Montano?
Yeah.
So I will set your preliminary hearing.
This
on
call
November
and your
14th.
telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
No, that's not me.
And if that hearing goes forward and you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest.
The decibel on that sound
And
is really
then
loud.
On the misdemeanor charges,
Yeah, it
I am
is.
going to give you another chance to appear for those as well.
Hey, Tails Marie, thank you for that daily heart. Highly appreciate that. And Anne Marie also, thank you for that daily heart. Hey,
One of these days, you're gonna have to explain to me what all of that means.
so what it is they could send a heart, and then I get a heart over my head.
Your next court date
I'll send
for
you
your
I'll
misdemeanor
send you a video of
charges
it
will be on
so you can
November
see what it
6th
is when I say
at 9
the daily
a.m.
heart.
in Tucson City Court for a pretrial conference. No alcohol or illegal drugs, and abide by your previous conditions of release in the misdemeanor cases. And if you fail to appear at court, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right, that's all for today.
Hey,
You still have to stay here, but she's not doing this here.
Thank you.
having some technical difficulties over here. Hey, are you what time are you having day room today? In the afternoon or in the evening?
The afternoon.
Oh, okay. So what? Like you guys go out at 1 now, right? From 1 to 3? Or I mean, from 2 to 3?
No, remember they
it takes.
Invited this morning.
Yeah, from 2:30
Yes,
to like
and
3:30.
in case it helps, I have
Okay.
been informed in the interim that there is a probation hold.
You want to try to do a video visit at like at 2:30?
Yeah, we could try that.
Okay, it's been a minute since we've done some video visits.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't kill the feed, but yeah, we could try that for sure.
Okay. You should probably have to put a sign behind you like I'm invisible. Don't wave at me.
Thank
Don't
you.
wave at the screen either.
Please state your name, sir.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Joshua and Cindy.
Mr. Innocenzi, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here this morning on a couple of different matters. You
I have
have
to
new
put a
charges
disguise on
of
myself too.
misconduct involving a weapon. And then you have that's a felony. And then you have new misdemeanor charges out of Tucson City Court, including
Did it freeze?
possession of liquor, driving after drinking, and
Right,
having
Helen?
an open container in a vehicle. You have the right to remain silent on all of these matters. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
What up, Carson? Manolo Awa. Hey, in prison, how often do you hear
have
this
the right
him
to be
say
represented
Awa?
by
Silas,
an
is
attorney,
that
and
still a
it
thing?
is
Because I
ordered
remember that used to
appointing
be
the
that was a
legal
thing in
advocate's
LA
office to
County.
represent you.
People always
We
saying
are going to
Awa.
In the
discuss your
county
conditions
jail.
of release
Yeah.
this morning, and
In the
I
county
have
jail, yeah, but not in
reviewed the
prison.
interim
In prison, they
complaint.
don't
This
say it.
call and your
Officer
telephone number will be
Sheridan.
monitored and recorded.
I have
What
also
up, Ronnie?
reviewed information provided by pretrial services, which lets me know whether you have any prior felony
Yeah, people are in
convictions, and it also
open
lets
cells
me
in the county
know
jail, so you're in
what
closed cells
information you were able
in
to
prison.
provide
So
regarding your ties
Okay.
to the
half the time
community
somebody's in
and
cell with
any
somebody, so
references.
nobody has to tell somebody. He knows to flush.
And it contains their assessments and recommendations. Finally, I have the Pima County Attorney's recommendation that you'd be held on a bond of $15,000 on the new felony charge. Would you like to be heard further, Mr. Poston?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. And defense.
Your Honor, we would ask that the court impose a nominal bond for time credit. Given the probation hold, Joshua is only 20 years old. So given that, we would ask just for a nominal bond for time credit. I'd also like to note for the court that pretrial services was able to confirm housing with his mother and that he is employed as a retail associate.
Thank you.
High Queen writes, I love watching court in my city. I love watching court in my city in bed. It's
I'm going
great.
to order a bond of $5,000, cash or secured. If you're released, you'll be released to pretrial services. Monitoring or treatment is directed by pretrial services. You may not possess or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You may not possess any firearms or weapons. If you do have any firearms, you must surrender them to local law enforcement. And
she's in Tucson?
I will set your preliminary hearing for October 10th at 1:30.
So what would you be if you lived in
If you
Tucson?
fail to appear, a warrant will
Tucsonian,
issue for your arrest.
Tucsonite?
And then on the
like, what
Tucson
would you
City
be?
Court matters, I am going to order that
Hi,
you
Queen.
are released on your promise
Care to
to
answer?
appear. Your court date will be November 21st at 9 a.m. That will be with Judge Hale at Tucson City Court.
She wrote, I might go catch a charge just so I
the
can say
additional
hi.
orders there are to possess or consume no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Hey, what
do
up,
not
Ray
drive
J?
without a valid
We got Ray
license,
J in the chat right now.
And I will appoint the city of
Hi,
Tucson
everybody.
public
Good
defender
afternoon
to
and welcome
represent
to
you.
Felony First Appearance
If you
Hearings.
fail to
I
appear
am
before
Judge
court
Mindy
in your
Glazer. I will
Tucson
be
City
presiding
Court
today.
charges,
Recording
The
in
video for
progress.
First
can issue
Appearance
for your
Hearings
arrest.
has been
The
played
hearings
to all
can also go
defendants. I need
forward
everyone to please stand
without
up,
you, including
raise your right
trial.
hand, and be sworn in
And if
by
you
our
are found
clerk.
guilty and then fail to appear for sentencing for 90 days, you can lose your right to a direct appeal. Do you
Sounds like
understand,
there's
Mr.
overlap.
Innocenzi?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I
That's
had
all for
another
today.
court in the background. Hey, so Silas, Ray J that's Ray Jennings.
Rivera?
Oh, hey, what up, Ray J? What's going on, man?
Man, good day to you, man. Good
morning,
seeing you in the
please state your
chat.
name.
Amelia Rivera.
Ms. Rivera, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here this morning on charges of
Erica, thank you for
possession
that
of
daily
a
heart.
narcotic drug for sale, possession
You
of a
have
dangerous
60
drug
seconds
for sale,
remaining.
possession of drug paraphernalia, weapons misconduct, and using a weapon or possessing a weapon during a narcotics offense.
My
You have
ADHD
the
is
right
off
to
the
remain
chain.
silent on all of these
What up,
matters.
Siwa?
Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Hey, tell
You
Ray
have the
J,
right to be represented by
I'm
an
looking
attorney,
forward
and
to
it is ordered
doing the
appointing the
in-person
legal
live
defender's
interview.
office to
Hey,
represent
damn, he
you.
said, I'm out in Italy
We are
at the
going to
moment.
discuss
Damn,
your
that's what's
conditions of
up, Ray J.
release. I
Hell
have
yeah, traveling the
reviewed
world.
The
He's been there for a week.
which describes the circumstances surrounding the charges.
Man, that Italian food is the bomb out there, man.
Services, which lets me know whether you have any prior.
So right now out there is like, what is it, like 8 p.m.?
It lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community or any references.
Is it the same? I think it's the same as England. Is it the same as England?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Almost
it is.
8, I believe.
Yeah,
the state is recommending
it's almost
that
8.
you be held on a bond of $25,000.
Man, enjoy, man. That's what's up, man.
Attorney's office like to be heard further.
Look at me on my James Bond International time.
That's right.
Your Honor, we would ask that you release Ms. Rivera to pretrial services supervision. This is her first arrest of any kind. She does not have an MVCA flag. She's a 1 on the NCA scale, a 1 on the FTA scale. And I think the other assessments
for sure,
indicate
AJ. I'll be on the
no prior
lookout.
Convictions, no
I'll
prior
share them with
failures
Silas
to
too.
appear
That's who I have on
at
the phone
39
right now.
years old. Given that, Your Honor, we would ask that you release her to pretrial services supervision.
Hi, Queen A. You can.
This is
call is now being recorded.
You have a pre-
James can't hear the judge with you talking. Charles. Yeah. I got a lot of things going on right now.
$5,000 cash or secured. If you are released, you'll be released to pretrial services.
Will not be charged for
Monitoring
this
or treatment
call.
is directed by
To
pretrial
refuse,
services. No alcohol
thank
or
you for
illegal
using.
drugs. No firearms or weapons. You must surrender any firearms that are in your possession.
All right, cool, perfect.
No contact with your co-defendant. And I will set your preliminary hearing.
Hey, Ray J
for
says he's gonna send me some
October
pictures, so when he
10th
sends it
at
on over, I'll
1:30.
share them with you
If you
too,
fail to
Silas.
appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest.
Man,
Do you
cool,
understand,
man.
Mr.
Enjoy yourself out there, Ray.
All right, thank you. That's all for today.
Yes, Stacy.
Hey, what part of Italy did you go to, Ray? Venice, Rome?
Technically, Rome is in Italy.
Yeah. See, Rome. I think like that's the
morning.
biggest
Please state
place.
your
That's the
name.
most recognized place, right? In Italy would be
This is the
Rome,
time for your initial
Sicily,
appearance. You are here
Venice.
this morning on charges of possession of a dangerous
Yeah.
drug. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing
Damn, she looks like she's down bad right now. The next
Public
person up.
Defender's Office to represent you. We
Oh,
are going
yeah.
to discuss your conditions of release, and I have
think,
reviewed the interim complaint,
she
which
might be
describes
involved
the
with methane.
circumstances surrounding your arrest. I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services, which lets me know whether you have prior felony criminal history, what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community, and any
Did you see the Pope?
references,
Oh.
as well as their assessments and recommendations.
That's right, in the Vatican. That's right, Richie.
The state is recommending that you be released to pretrial services, so I am going to release you to
Your
pretrial
face
services.
looking at her.
There's also a possibility that you may be eligible for the
Gina, thank you for
pre-indictment
the follow.
diversion program known as STEPS. That program would connect you with a substance abuse treatment provider, and if you successfully complete the requirements of that program, it is possible that the state will not go forward with these felony charges. Would you like to find out if you are eligible for that program? All right, so I will set your case for a hearing to determine your eligibility for the diversion program on October 7th at 9 a.m. At that hearing, you will find out if you are eligible, receive more information about the program, and be able to decide if you'd like to join it, assuming you are eligible. You only get one chance at that, so it's very important to appear for that hearing. Then I also need to set your preliminary hearing. Usually that has to occur within 20 days. However, to give time for it to be determined if you are joining the STEPS program, would you like to waive that out to 45 days?
Yes.
All right, so I will set your preliminary hearing on November 14th at 1:30 in the afternoon. If that hearing goes forward and you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest.
Hey, Silas, I remember you telling me that you had to do something
understand
from
that,
what time to
ma'am,
what time are you
that a
stepping
warrant
out?
is issued? Okay. And then
1
the
o'clock?
additional
Oh, okay,
conditions
cool,
of your
perfect,
release are
perfect.
no
Well, so-
alcohol or illegal
Yeah.
drugs.
Okay.
Monitoring or treatment is directed
Yeah.
by pretrial
From
services
1 to
and
like
no firearms or
1:45.
weapons.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this course should be
And
done
that's
way
all for
before
today.
then. Hopefully, it'll be done soon, so then we could go ahead and
This is the address. One from
get
the
on with
office.
your with our call.
No, you got to go in person. But talk to your attorney about it. There's
TN Co says, I have to run. I miss seeing you. Have a good day, James. Bye, Silas.
Good standard.
Hey, peace. Have a good day.
So here in Pima County, the individuals,
Good
most of
morning,
them,
please state your name.
they wear white
Chad
jumpsuits.
Stanberry Sproul.
Mr. Stanberry Sproles, this is the time for your initial appearance. You're here this morning on charges of possession of a narcotic drug for sale, possession of a dangerous drug for sale, and possession of drug paraphernalia. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
Monica, thank
can
you for
and
the
will
follow.
be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and it is ordered appointing the public defender's
This
office to
call and your
represent you.
telephone number will be
We are going
monitored
to
and
talk
recorded.
about your conditions of release. And I have reviewed
Spencer,
the interim
thank you for the
complaint
follow.
describing the circumstances surrounding your arrest. I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services that lets me know whether you have any prior felony history. It also lets me know what information you were able to provide regarding your ties to the community and any references. Oh, right.
Those 18 grams were for personal use.
18 grams?
I said those 18 grams were for personal use.
It also contains their assessment and recommendation. The state is recommending
individually
that you be
baggied
held on a bond of $15,000 and
Yeah.
released for pretrial services. Would the state like to be heard further?
It was self-serve.
No, Your Honor.
Hey, Anne Marie, thank you for stopping by. Have a good one.
Your Honor, we would ask that you release him to pretrial services supervision. I understand he does have a criminal history. However, both of his felony arrests occurred within a month of each other back in 2019. And since January of 2021, or I'm sorry, December of 2021, when he completed his parole, he has had no other felony arrests. Given that period of time, and given the small amount of drugs involved in this case, we would ask that you release him to pretrial services supervision.
Probably not.
Let me think about it for a moment here. Let me try to figure it out.
It's been a long time since he's gotten caught, Your Honor.
Oh, man. It's funny when they say that, yeah, because they just haven't been caught.
I am going to order that you are held on a bond of $3,000, cash or secured. If you are released, you'll be released to pretrial services. You'll be required to submit to monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons,
I'm not sure,
and
Carrie.
no contact with your co-defendant. I will set your preliminary hearing for October 10th at 1:30. And if you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Do you understand, Mr. Stanberry Sproles?
Yes.
That's all for today.
Yeah, I was telling Silas about the granny with the shopping cart that she got arrested for having a
The
shopping
swap.
cart.
They're running a racket out there in Pima County.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, did they keep Granny or did they let her go? They kept her, right?
Good morning. Please state your name.
Holly Wall.
Ms. Wall, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here on a couple of different matters. You have new felony charges of possession of a dangerous drug, possession of drug paraphernalia, and organized retail theft. You also have a number of misdemeanor files out
you guys,
of Tucson
Paula
City
and,
Court, which include charges of
Miranda.
criminal trespass, 2 counts of shoplifting, and 2 more counts of criminal trespass. Those were all in failure to appear status.
California doesn't have they don't have courts like other states where you could attend it virtually. That I'm aware of. Hey, Hype Queen said, tell Silas never come to Tucson for a new lease on life.
Will be used against you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney in the felony matter, and it is ordered.
It'd be kind of hard to rebuild on top of the meth pipes and beer bottles.
We are going to discuss your conditions of release in all of these matters.
And all the broken dreams.
And from complaint describing the circumstances surrounding the new felony charges. I have also reviewed information provided by pretrial services.
It's a tough tale.
That lets me know whether you have any prior felony history And it also lets me know what information
She also wrote, "This is not where you
able
find
to
the American
provide
dream."
regarding your ties to the community,
Yeah, Tucson, where dreams come to die.
references, and it contains their assessments and recommendations. The county attorney's office is asking that you be held on a bond of $3,500. Would the state like to be heard further?
No, Your Honor.
And defense?
We would ask that you release this law to pretrial services supervision. These the nature of these offenses are nonviolent property offenses and drug possession.
50 Shades, really?
Given that, we would ask that you give her an opportunity on pretrial services release.
Thank you.
I never even heard of that county in California. Have you ever heard of Modoc County? I have to look this up here.
Where?
Modoc, MODOC. To look this up.
That has to be like way up in the middle of northern nowhere, California.
Nowhere.
They shouldn't even get to claim California up there. If you're not from Los Angeles, San Francisco, or San Diego, you're from other California. I'm in favor of doing North California
Felony, I
and
am
South
going to order
California.
that you're held on a bond of $250, cash or security.
Oh, damn, yeah,
If you
it's
are
at the
released,
tip.
You'll be released
It's
to
like at
pretrial
the
services.
upper-
Monitoring your treatment is directed by pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs.
It's like
no
the upper
firearms
right
or
corner
weapons.
bordering
And
Nevada.
your preliminary hearing will be scheduled for October
So it's where
10th
California-
at 1.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and
Fail to
recorded.
appear for that hearing, a warrant could
So it's
issue
where
for your
California
arrest.
goes from hippie to
And then
hillbilly.
on the misdemeanor charges, I am also going to order a bond of $250, cash or secure.
Let me see.
No
It's right
alcohol
under.
or
It's
illegal
right
drugs,
under,
no
or right
contact
right
with the
above
alleged
Lassen
victims,
County
and do not return
and
to the
Shasta
incident
County.
locations of
I
the
heard of
shoplifting or
Shasta,
criminal
Humboldt, and
trespass
Lassen.
charges. I
Shasta.
will
Yeah.
appoint the City of
I
Tucson
had never
public
even heard of
defender to
Lassen.
represent you.
Okay, yeah.
And your next court date will be scheduled as a video review on
So this is like the
October
opposite side of Pelican Bay.
at 1:45. If you have been released before then, they are actually going to vacate that date and instead see you on October 31st, 2025 at 9 a.m.
Halloween.
If you fail to appear for Tucson
I wouldn't
City
want to go
Court,
to court on
a warrant
Halloween.
can issue for your arrest. The hearings can go forward without you, including your trial. And if you are found guilty and then fail to appear for sentencing for 90 days, you can lose your right to a direct appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
So
That's all for
Tucson is
today.
probably where Michael Myers lives.
It's cash or security.
Hey, I'm looking at the map of California of other counties. The biggest county in California is San Bernardino County. That thing is huge.
I think that was our
It's
last
a
hearing, Your Honor.
wasteland.
Thank
Yeah.
you, everyone.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, compared to LA County, man, it's like you could put LA County maybe about 8 times into San Bernardino County. All right, court is over, guys. Court is over. So, for those of you that are just getting in here, or
All
might,
peace and sin no more.